King Kankles is still trying to distract his base from the release of the Epstein files. And yet his base is still demanding the release of the Epstein files. And while he's trying to distract his base from the release of the Epstein files, he's doing ish to keep the topic, the subject of the Epstein files at the forefront. His personal attorney, Todd Blanche, is down there meeting with Ghislaine Maxwell for 2 days. For 2 days, he's down there. They're down there having meetings and discussions with a child trafficker, a child sexual abuser. They've got all of the time to meet with her, but they haven't met with any of the victims. Think about all of the women since Donald Trump came down that escalator that Donald Trump has called a nasty woman. But when it comes to Ghislaine Maxwell, his response is, I wish her well. And him coming out talking about he doesn't know anything about his personal attorney going down to meet with Ghislaine Maxwell, lies. He knows all about it. He knows everything that was discussed in that meeting. They probably had him on speakerphone. And then he tries to run away from it. King Kankles went over to Scotland to try to run away from all of the talk that's happening here in the United States about the Epstein files. Problem is, when he got over to Scotland, he was met with protests. Some of their political people refused to meet with him. Yeah, and the reporters over in Scotland was asking about the Epstein files. He runs from news media here to go over to Scotland using taxpayer dollars to get over to Scotland to promote his personal business, his personal golf course over in Scotland. Yeah, and while he's over there, he continues to try to distract by going after Beyonce, Kamala, and Oprah. Here's what he put out. I'm looking at the large amount of money owed by the Democrats after the presidential election and the fact that they admit to paying, probably illegally, $11 million to singer Beyonce for an endorsement. She never sang, not one note, and left the stage to a booing and angry audience. $3 million for expense to Oprah, $600,000 to very low-rated TV anchor Al Sharpton, a total lightweight, and others to be named for doing absolutely nothing. These ridiculous fees were incorrectly stated in the books and records. You are not allowed to pay for an endorsement. It is totally illegal to do so. Can you imagine what would happen if politicians started paying for people to endorse them? All hell would break out. Kamala and all of those that received endorsement money broke the law. They should all be prosecuted. Thank you for your attention to this matter. It's all a distraction. King Kankles feels that noose tightening around his neck. What will happen, I don't know. I personally believe that the MAGA nuts will eventually fall in line. Some of them have already started to fall in line. I believe the rest of them will eventually fall in line. It is what they've always done. They've held on to this identity for almost 10 years now. They've put all of their trust into a con artist, a grifter, a felon, an abuser. They put all of their trust in this man for the past decade now. They don't know anything else. They've lost family. They've lost friends. They've lost money by putting all of their faith into a convicted felon who has been known to be BFFs with Jeffrey Epstein. I don't believe they will easily let that identity go. We'll see. But the distraction continues with King Kankles.